Good afternoon, San Bernardino. I'm Mayor John Valdivia of the City of San Bernardino. Joining me today is our City Manager, Terry Ledoux, as we provide a community update on COVID-19. The risk associated with COVID-19 for our community place great impacts. And as your mayor, I'm very concerned about these opportunities and challenges that we'll all face together. Ms. City Manager, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Can you provide the viewing audience with an overview of what the city's response is and what it has been on COVID-19?
Absolutely, Mayor. We've been taking this very seriously. For the safety of our residents and staff, the city is taking preventative measures to decrease the spread of this disease. We've temporarily suspended public events, recreational programming, and the use of public service counters. All services of the city's animal control are being handled online, by the phone, or by appointment to limit the number of individuals at the shelter at any one time. Additionally, the city's senior nutrition program has been transitioned from dine-in to take-out. This is important for our seniors to be able to still be receiving their meals. And while the city libraries have temporarily been closed, the library card holders can still access a variety of resources online, including our Overdrive ebooks and audiobooks at www.sppl.org. And I urge folks to use them while they're sitting home bored.
Very good. And we obviously have lots of children at home. Our San Bernardino City Unified School has suspended classes as they go into the spring breaks. I'm currently working with a fast food chain to provide an opportunity for distressed individuals in our community, so stay tuned on my next community update. Ms. City Manager, how are we keeping the public updated on city services and other matters pertaining to COVID-19?
Yes, Mayor, as you know, this is ever changing. We're getting new information constantly. So what we're doing is keeping everything on our website. We've created a page where we're just entering things daily, if not hourly, as they change. So instead of giving the public information, I would prefer that they log on to sbcity.org/COVID-19, or you can always call the San Bernardino Direct. Our call center is still open. Our folks are still there to take your calls and enter your requests. That number is 909-384-7272.
Our normal hours of operation for our San Bernardino Direct Call Center, the one she just alluded to, is open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 to 5:30, and on Fridays from 7:30 to 4:30. And we ask that our community continue to report those potholes and tree trimming requests, as well as other resources available to our public. Please tell our public and our viewing audience, what are we doing to continue providing services to our community as we face this crisis?
Absolutely, Mayor. As you know, we are dedicated public servants, and as such, I assure you that during this time, the city is continuing to provide its essential services. The majority of our staff is still working, and their safety is of our utmost importance. We found ways to keep these essential services operating by using technology, paying bills online, applying for permits online, etc. And as I just mentioned, the call center is not open to the public, but the call takers are there entering customer service requests. We do ask that the public be patient and know that we are doing our best to balance the safety of our employees with the need of the community.
We continue to ask our public to be patient with those service delivery requests. We are facing these health concerns, and we certainly appreciate our public employees, the nearly 1,000 employees that report to City Hall every day, from police department officials to water, sewer, to other general unit employees, so we ask for your patience.
And Mayor, you may want to let the public know, or the audience know, what steps we've taken to provide the public safety during this time. I know we've taken quite a few actions.
Yes, Terry, I'm so grateful that you encouraged the City Council to prepare an emergency proclamation on March 13, which was then ratified at our recent City Council meeting on March 18th. The proclamation allows our City Manager to make important decisions related to the protection of life and property here in our city, obtain the vital resources and supplies and equipment as needed to protect the public health, safety, and well-being of our community and our residents. And it allows our City Manager to manage city personnel resources to ensure that the city's essential functions are performed while employees are protected. Last night, following the state executive order regarding housing displacement, the City Council voted to authorize our City Manager to issue a housing displacement moratorium for the City of San Bernardino during the COVID-19 crisis. Among other protection measures for our community, this will protect residents from evictions and foreclosures during this crisis. The City of San Bernardino is following guidelines and directives from the Center of Disease Control on the national front, as well as local authorities from the San Bernardino County Public Health Department, and keeping these information vantage points updated on our website. Terry, please explain how the city will be handle our very important city council meetings. Obviously, there's business to conduct in our community, and the business of our city is in full swing and still in operation. While it's limited, what is the city council meetings? What do they look like? And how do we avoid the risk of exposure to our public?
Absolutely, Mayor. And as you know, this ever-changing, fast environment, we had to kick into gear pretty quickly to have our council meeting last night. Our dedicated crew was able to find a way to do webcasting last night. So we had 4 of our council members on site and we had 4 of our council members off site. It went remarkably smooth given the 24-hour advance warning we had to do this. At that point, the public was still allowed and we were required to have a place for the public to gather, but we were very cautious because they couldn't hear in the room. Because of that, we set something up out front and we brought them in one by one to the teleprompter and to the podium and made sure that we wiped it clean between each speaker. We also encouraged folks to submit their public comments via email before the meeting so we could submit them to the elected officials, and then the city clerk read them into the record. As we look forward, like I said, things are changing rapidly. We will not be able to have the public at the meetings for the temporary future, so we will be encouraging online public speaker slips to you, and this will limit the exposure to our employees as well as to the public.
We always welcome public comments and public comment speakers. Unfortunately, due to mandatory restrictions set forth by the federal government as well as our California Governor Newsom, please, we ask that our public speakers follow the guidelines, submit those online statements. They will be part of the public record, and we welcome and continue to welcome those public comments. There's so much information, Terry, that it really can be overwhelming to our families that are affected, our children, our business owners, and really the local economy here in the city of San Bernardino. Where do you recommend that our community get that best information, and what's a good information portal?
Yes, Mayor, and again, I hate to give out information because I could leave here and it could change. So I recommend that they go to the state's website, which we're going to put up on the screen. It's very difficult in this ongoing environment to keep up. So I'd prefer that they go to the state website, which is covid19.ca.gov, or for the county to go to the sbcounty.gov. But City of San Bernardino is kind of a one-stop shop website that I mentioned earlier, which is sbcity.org/COVID-19, or you can always call the 909-384-7272. I do urge folks to take a look at the fact sheet on the screen from the Center of Disease Control. I strongly suggest that people educate themselves to reduce fear and really stop the rumors that are flying around out there.
It's important that our community stay healthy, and we want to urge good hygiene, especially in this opportunity to really unite as a community. So we encourage you to spread that fact sheet with friends and neighbors and your local community groups as necessary. And finally, can you give us a glimmer of inspiration and hope? What is some good news that you're hearing as our community unites together?
Yes, Mayor, we are encouraged by those who have stepped up to do the right thing during this really unprecedented time. We are finding heroes among us. We've got employees who are just dedicated public servants, and they've stepped up to find ingenious ways to continue to provide service and do their jobs during this difficult time. We have many people out for childcare issues or concern for illness, but most are here doing their jobs every day. Just this afternoon, I was made aware that Costco has offered to allow police employees the opportunity to shop in the store after hours. They know that and they recognize that these folks are working hard and working long hours, and they are essential personnel, and we must keep them isolated to the best of our ability. Additionally, many businesses are initiating reduced hours. Our employees have to work. So we appreciate that opportunity. We appreciate Costco in this community.
That's an excellent report. We're so excited to hear that our community is banded and united together. With this, we thank you, community, for watching this telecast and community update on coronavirus-19. For further information, please visit our website, www.sbcity.org.